Not yet. I'll get it down right now. I guess I'll go ahead and switch. Probably safer that way.
Man, I wish... I remember when I had permissions in raids. Those are terrible times.
True.
They were terrible for everyone.
Hey, you can't agree.
Don't say agreeable statements if you don't want them agreed with.
If anyone forgot flasks or potions, I have dropped the...
Micro was there for all of it. She saw when I had all of the permissions, not just a portion. Murdered a whole raid because of it. It was terrifying.
All right.
Somehow got distracted farming ore.
All right. If everyone's in, we can go ahead and buff up and get started. Thanks. Whenever you're ready, I think we can start.
I think you see people on the roster now, at least.
I see people under profiles.
Left standings, Pantheon, 10-man.
Yes. Now I see some people in there.
Okay, so I got people there. Sorry, guys. You know, said she had all this set up. We didn't check it, though.
No, we didn't. And luckily, we're doing Baird and Hold first, so...
Oh, look at that.
Oh, hey, I got 5 EP.
Okay, it should work.
Okay.
The raid's already started and going. So, should work.
I wasn't going to run it for Baird and Hold.
Okay, well. Too late.
That was scruffy.
We can...
I really don't want to manually adjust it because I think it's working, but I don't want to start messing with it.
Well, can I... If I end the raid, can I restart it after the boss? And
Yeah,
I know it'll give
can.
them 5 extra points, but we can give 5 points to the guys on Saturday.
Yeah, or we can just do a -5 adjustment. So.
It's up to you.
Actually, I'm just going to try to delete the raid. That may work.
Okay.
The Pantheon.
Yeah. Yep,
They
that's
removed,
what was decided.
It was okay, so that removed all the 5 APs. Yeah, removed
Yeah,
the raid.
vaults or whatever were in the list previously.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about food or flasks right now. We'll just go ahead and get this done. All right.
5.
Oh, hold on.
4.
Don't do that.
3, 2.
I forgot to
1.
split the groups. I know, I'm so terrible. Let's see. Scruffy on one side. Vire, you're DPS at the moment.
Yep, I am.
Okay. All right, so we've got Group 1 on the left. So Taki, Scruffy, Vire, Pagle, and Feyron. On the right, we have Green Bear, Kodar, Micro, Kiri, and Verthal. Here we go. Now it's
Calm
on.
down. You on the wrong side, Kodar?
I believe I am. I'm sorry.
Beware.
Hellstorm. Avoid the fires. Back to your spots. Approximately.
Tell me when.
Beware.
Both Fell Firestorm. Job. Oops. PvP gear.
Hey, mage PvP. What?
I'll take it.
What?
And we don't have a shaman, so send that to Kiri for DE.
Send that to Kodar for his weapon enchant. One day I'm getting it. I promise. Maybe possible.
All right, let's see. Let's go to Bastion and Twilight. Okay. So if I create, so go ahead and create the raid, right?
Yeah, you go to the raids tab, give it a name, the date or whatever. Select Coffeeon, Tin Man, and then hit create raid. Should work.
All right. Yeah. Start the raid. Everyone got 5 points. Looks good.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Strange.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop, and I'll be able to do the weekend raid stuff.
I'll be there too. So.
All right.
Yeah.
You're gonna have all of the auras. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
You get an aura. You get an aura. Everybody gets an aura.
Something to note, it is really beneficial to unlock those. It only takes a couple of quests usually.
Oh, whoops. I meant to give myself -5 EP, but I gave all of you -5 EP. So let's fix that.
Oh yeah, it's a long way down. Actually, it makes me wonder if we would have enough time to summon someone before they hit the ground. I'm almost there.
I'll take a summon.
Almost there.
Green Bear could take a summon. Hey, Talkie, can you set me as one of the tanks in the raid
Yeah.
frames?
Yep, that was on my mind, but I got distracted by the CLM issues, so let me go ahead and do that. Tank and main tank. Give you both assist.
I haven't done this one yet.
Hardest one is going to be the second to last boss.
Yeah. That's all. We'll have this done tonight pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
As long as Kodar actually gets an aura that doesn't just increase mounted speed.
What are you talking about? I keep my Crusade aura prepped and going.
I know it's the best aura for travel paladins, but we're not traveling anymore.
I'm main spec travel paladin. I expect you to get in line.
I don't see a carrot on a
Yeah,
stick,
but
so I don't think you're a very good one.
I never said it was a good one. I just said I main spec'd it.
All right. All right. Start with. I don't remember who to get next, but I know we go after that guy first.
He's ting-tinging. Son of a gun.
Gary, you're our DE for the night. Yep. Okay. I'll definitely get around the corner for these guys to do that speed shift thing.
I can mushroom pull them.
I mean, yeah, I would. Yeah,
Let me
they're not
get
gonna
some mushrooms ready.
grab the left one.
Well, it'll be whichever one. Oh, the left one.
These guys are all walking in the same. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh,
We're not gonna.
hit him.
Not good.
On. Give me a sec. It's mushroom.
I'm getting zapped.
Not too close though.
No, Zap's not in the raid.
Oh no. I don't think the zap is contingent upon pulling.
Yeah, all you gotta do is back off a little bit. It'll stop.
Yeah.
Stunned.
Get out of the purple. Birth. Well, it looks like we've got the storm dragon, the slate dragon, and the
Do you want me to go
time.
tank like we did last time? Have
So-
just 3 tanks?
We do that. We do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So we'll have Kodar pick up the Drakes because we do have the Slate Dragon, which means he'll be putting out that debuff. The first one to release is probably the Slate Dragon. All right. Storm Rider gives him. Oh no, they're actually. It's saying that we need to release the Storm Rider first. Okay. Yeah, Storm's gonna go first. So this guy gains abilities based on which drakes are available to click. You can see that there's a little chat bubble over the Storm Drake, Storm Rider, the Slate Dragon, and the Time Warden. There's also some whelps in a cage, and there's this nether sign over here on the left. On heroic, all 5 of them are available and are up, but we're not gonna mess with that right now. The Time Warden gives him the ability to throw fireballs every so often. The Storm Rider gives him the ability to do a Shadow Nova that can be interrupted and needs to be interrupted. The Slate Dragon causes him to give a debuff, healing debuff to the tanks. So when you activate one of the dragons, it induces a debuff on him that helps you deal with some of those mechanics. So upon releasing a Storm Rider, it'll inflict Cyclone Winds on the boss, which slows his casting speed by 500% and increases the cast of Shadow Nova from half a second to 1.5 seconds. Nether Scion gives him a debuff that makes him not hit stuff. So basically, this fight for the most part for us is avoid the fire and kill the drakes first, and then kill the boss. At 50%, he will stun everyone 3 times in a row, dealing raid-wide damage. It's a pain. Because the tanks are still taking damage. But other than that, he's actually one of the first heroics that we'll probably work on doing. But I think we'll give it another week or 2 before we try that. So. All right, let's take a look.
Who do you want?
Kodar, we're gonna start with the Storm.
Okay.
Go
Are we
ahead and
doing
eat up.
2 at a time or 1 at a time?
Let's just do 1 at a time for the sake of not running our healers out of their minds.
What do you want me doing?
Okay.
You are gonna have to taunt swap with Scruffy because of that Mortal Strike debuff. Builds up to, I think when you get to 8, you taunt approximately. That's about 50% or 60% debuff to healing. So.
Yes, MD did Kodar.
We might want to do like 6 then. First
Standard.
week or 2.
Standard is 8. I think we did 8 last week, and they were
Okay.
all right.
8
They're
wouldn't
gonna.
be bad.
Yeah, I wanted to say I remembered it being 4, but that must be heroic.
You're also supposed to run only 2 tanks, and so with 3 tanks, you could probably even push it to 10, since you guys are just taking less damage in general, since I'm going to be on dragons.
I mean, ideally we would release 2 drakes, but at this point,
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna do the 1. We'll just do them in a row, and yes, Fury, MD the Drake to Kodar, since there won't really be any damage on Halfist to start. All right, one more ready check just to make sure everyone. We need flasks for Verth and GB. All the buffs are good otherwise, though. All right, looks
We
like
got all
everyone's.
the
Yeah, looks like we're all good. This is a good setup.
Well, I'm gonna go kitty right off the bat until you call for a swap.
All right, everyone on the storm ready?
Go ahead and release. Start releasing the other dragon.
Yep, I'm on it. Here goes the slate dragon. Watch your fire. Shadow Nova in 3.
Okay. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna head towards the other Drake.
Yep.
Keep Kodar up. There we go. Time Warden is released. Go ahead and try to pull him over towards the boss better.
That's good.
And in the future, probably do that so that we can cleave.
Yeah.
Beware.
Here's the stuns.
Eight.
Easy peasy. The fire looks avoidable, so if you keep running,
It is avoidable. Good job.
Flesh and sinew, weak but proud, dare they part the master shroud? They stumble, fumble, groping blind,
If
finding
I
fate
remember,
and chaos.
I give these to myself. Uh, there we go. All right, don't pull. Let's do loot. There we go.
oh, it shows passes now.
Oh, you can turn that off.
Okay. I was like, why is Curie bidding on it? I was like, wait a minute, he's not.
There we go. And
It also changes color now when everybody bids or passes, so he knows he can end it.
Nice.
I didn't disenchant them. I cannot.
Oh, I should probably swap back to ret, shouldn't I?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never done that. Imagine getting knocked off the stairs. What a loser.
Kodar, you didn't want those shoulders?
I have tier.
Okay. Gary, I'm just trading them to you for DE. Oh, Firth wanted them? Yeah. My bad. Yeah. So, before I trade that to you, let's official. Oh, that's the book. That's my book. Roll your 50 for off spec. Congrats, Firth. All right, we're good. Let's do it.
It feels good finally having some leather users in here. Leather agi. You've been having to TE so much.
So that its true lords may return. Master comes. He comes, he comes. Heed his call!
Done it?
Cast down the heretic!
No,
And a dot.
I would never do that to you, Roger. I value you. Sometimes.
Shadow one. Fire one.
Merely separate the wheat from the chaff. Unworthy. Unworthy.
Out for a whirlwind. Yeah, I think we should still clear all the trash. That's still very useful gear. Honestly, it doesn't take us very long.
You're trying to murder me.
You deserve it. So the volcanic wrath needs to be interrupted. To kill that one first. Alright, rebuffs. Alright, this fight, we got two dragons. Did I miss a green? Yeah, I did. Two dragons. Veliona, which we saw in Grim Batol, and Theralion, which I don't know that we've seen anywhere. Fight starts with Veliona. We're gonna bring her out into the center of the room. We're gonna hero. There'll be an ability called Blackout, which goes out on a random person. That person needs to get in. Honestly, everyone needs to kind of stack up for that. DB, yeah, you can DPS in this. He's also going to do. I'm trying to remember. Because he does the void zones. All right, I'll go look. That's not what I wanted. There we go. There's going to be a random frontal breath, just like in Grim Batol, devouring flames. It'll hit half the room, so get behind her. Stay spread out, but when someone gets a blackout debuff, everyone needs to stack on them and then dispel it in order to split the damage from the debuff. Otherwise, it, especially on heroic, will kill you. Dodge the big swirlies on the ground, otherwise you get sent to another realm and you have to click a portal to get out of it. In heroic, we'll have to actually send someone or a couple someones into that portal to kill mobs in there, but this is normal, so we won't have to do that. Phase 2, stay spread out, especially get away from players who have engulfing magic debuff. Stack with players that get the arrow on their head for the Twilight Meteorite, which is a meteor effect. Stay out of the big pools on the ground and dodge the breaths from the other boss that's flying from above. So the boss will come down and hit a third of the room in a line from like across the room as we're facing it now. It'll either be towards the entrance here, along the middle, or on the far side. This fight's pretty straightforward. It's not too bad. We all look good to go. All right, do it.
Valiona, Feralia, put them in their place.
Do as the Master commands, Thoralion! Kill them!
Everyone stack on Verthal, stack on Verthal, stack on Verthal. Now dispel it. There you go.
Run away, little girl.
Get away.
Run away.
We've got another blackout in 5 seconds. We're going to need to stack up. Everyone stack in melee. Get into melee. And dispel it. Spread back out. Frontal is ready. Come at any time. Here it is. Get out of the front.
Beware.
Get out of the
I will engulf as I please.
Alright, gotta swap. Alright, stack on Serum. Best as we can. Just for that meteorite. No, it's not that meteorite, it's the arrow. Right, get out of that. He looks like he's going to the middle, so get out from the middle.
Beware.
I will engulf the hallway. Cover their escape.
Nope, she's going all to the far side. That's it. Good job.
Come closer, closer. Let us see your faces. All will be humbled before his power.
Agility sword? Who? Oh, I guess a rogue would use that, right?
Yep.
Combat is getting fed. Can we pull him into the boss room?
Trying to do loot. Alright, let's... There we go. I am not sure. I was trying to figure that out myself. Alright.
I'm gonna pull when he comes up this time. I got my mushrooms up there. He hits my mushroom. Explode and he'll come running around.
Beware.
Oh yeah, you gotta move out from where he's looking.
Beware.
You can move out of the backwards cleave, or whatever, the casted cleave.
He's gonna look in a direction, and that's the direction that cone is gonna go.
The more you know.
Beware.
Ranged, it may benefit to get closer to the mob.
I think they took out Hunter's dead zones too, didn't they?
There is a cleave in the, well, whatever that ability was. Hey, there we go.
Ooh, trash drop. Lee Shaman?
Finish.
Howdy, folks.
Welcome.
How's it going?
Mortals, frail
It's going all right.
little children.
Excellent.
Few have laid eyes on this inner sanctum. They reach out to touch the fire.
Nice.
I'm
Field repair.
showing 7 right now.
And
All right,
guys, gotta be right back during these trash pulls.
Okay, so misdirect them to Kodar. No.
Please no.
The general, yeah, the idea is to pull these in pairs, fire and ice and wind and earth, but it's really, really difficult to do, and even if you succeed, it's...
It is here the chosen realize their destiny. One with eternity. And it is here that you will realize yours. End of the flash.
I'm not dead. I'm so proud of you guys.
Try not to kill yourselves on this guy. You'll do damage to yourself for hitting him. I warned you, Micro. Yep.
You pull the other fire guy, so in tranquility.
Hey, Green, I'm not sure if the Tin Man that you posted is from this expansion.
What do you mean?
It's showing ICC 25 man.
Oh, it may still be some saved data or something. I just started logs before we started.
I'll have logs open.
Yeah, I started them when we walked in the dungeon. Weird. I haven't looked at them.
Brothers of Twilight, the hammer calls to you. Fire, water, earth, air. Leave your mortal shell behind. Fire, water, earth, air. Embrace your new forms, for here and ever after. Burn and drown and crush and...
Okay. This fight sounds worse than it is because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Phase 1. We have Falutius and Ignatius. Falutius is going to be tanked kind of over on the left over here. About right there. And Ignatius will be there. Falutius is going to be roughly over here. They need to be DPS down fairly evenly. Ideally, both being around 30% at the same time. When one of them reaches 25%, they will both leave the arena and 2 new guys will join. We need to interrupt Falutius's ice hydro lance when able. Let's see. Ignatius is going to target someone at range and charge to them, and he will leave a line of fire, and then he'll run back to the tank. It'll leave fire on the floor. That fire is useful because Flutius will do a not water. It's not hydrolance, but he will do a ability that will hit people with water, and it can give you the waterlogged debuff. You can remove that by going and standing in the fire for just a moment. If you don't remove that, Falutius will do a big AoE, which will freeze you and kill you. So, you get waterlogged. You need to step in the fire as soon as possible. We will have all the melee on the fire guy. All the ranged will be on the water guy. So, melee is on Ignatius. All the ranged are on Falutius. They kind of balance each other. It's the fire-water thing. Again, ideally, we need to get both bosses 25%. Phase 2. You can stack the bosses at that point. Just try and keep them kind of close so that we can cleave. Same thing, we need to get them down to 25% at the same time if possible. We're going to be going back and forth between hitting tornadoes. We'll have to run into the tornado. It's going to knock you into the air, but it'll give you a debuff that'll cause you to levitate. You need that because Terrestra will do a quake, and if you are off the ground, you don't take any damage from it. Then there will be like these big vortexes on the ground. After that AoE goes off, everyone will run to the other vortex, get pulled to the ground, kind of like a gravity well. And then that will allow you to avoid what's his name? Arian's thunderstorm ability that he does. You get a lightning rod debuff. You need to run out of the raid, and avoid stuff on the ground. The only really complicated part about phase 2 is just going from lightning or from thunderstorm to the gravity wells, and it's possible to have one spawn near you or to get knocked into one or something, and it can kind of mess up your debuff. So just be careful with that. We need them all to get to 25% approximately, because in phase 3 they will all come back. They will merge together into one person. Range need to spread out. Focus heals on gravity crush, and this one boss has the health pool of all of the remaining pools from all 4 of the bosses that we fought so far. So at that point, we pop hero, we burn down the boss, avoid the fire, avoid the water. It'll slowly fill the room, I think. So we are on a time limit at that point, but it's not too bad. Alright, let's... Greenberry, you look hungry. Micro, you need a flask. Scruffy, you too. There's that. I want Green Bear on Ignatius and you on Phidias. Just because you may be able to interrupt more of those ice hydro lances. So let's
Phidias
have...
does a AoE that you're going to need to run out of. By the way, Scruffy.
Yeah, it's the big AoE that everyone needs to kind of pay attention to anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So GB, you'll be over at Square.
Yeah, just waiting for you to switch the markers.
I'm not going to.
He's going to charge from green.
All right, everyone is ready. So here's our pull timer.
You dare invade our Lord's kingdom? You will die for your insolence.
He does have to be facing away from the raid, GB. He didn't put down the fire. That's bad. I forgot about the shield and kick the flame. Can we get Pharaon back up? There's the fire. Avoid the water bombs.
More fuel for the fire.
BB's down. Let's go ahead and stop since we don't have a tank. So we'll wipe it up and do it again.
Fuel for the fire.
I think he was on the ground. I think we were just too close. And once we lost
So we need to blow up the Aegis and then interrupt him afterwards.
yeah, so yeah, you're right. So when Glaciate goes out, Ignatius does do the shield and the big AoE. So you're right, at that point we do need to all switch to him just to break the shield. See, I do have a feast I can put down. Let's take a look. We're all good. All right, let's try it again. Range, make sure that we're a good distance away this time.
You will die for your insolence.
Range, get out a little bit further away from. Yeah. There we go. Nope, see, he didn't put down. There it is. Okay. Do you have waterlog? Try to get rid of it. Alright, switch to Ignatius. Interrupt. Alright. Slow just a little on Fluidius. Need a little bit more on Ignatius. That is perfect. Perfect.
We will handle them.
You ready for grounded?
We need to first get into the air, so get to a tornado. Everyone needs to get the tornado debuff.
The
There's the earthquake. Now we need to go get grounded. You can use. Of course, it went away just as I got to it, and came back. Yeah, got it. All right. Stop on Terrestra and switch over to Arian.
Get winds.
All right, need to get into the air. Find a tornado. Perfect. They are both. All right. Good job.
To have made it this far.
Canisius was down at 15%. It's really good.
Witness true power! The fury of the elements! Behold your
There's our hero. Avoid the fire thief. Heals on Kiri. Good job. Let's see. Theron and Birth need to roll for it. So. Birth, are you gonna roll on that? You did. We haven't historically used the roll at CLM, so I wasn't gonna use it tonight. Okay, Gratz to Pharaon.
Does anybody have volatile water right now?
Yes.
I just need 2.
Pharaon, just open trade with me in just a second, and it will.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, just open trade with me. Thank you. And Gratz. All right, I'm good.
foolish mortals.
Usurper's children!
Nothing you have done has...
Born of a lesser god!
I am trying to...
Green for this boss, the off tank is just picking up ads and bringing them to the side whenever they get to 30%. Oh, that is true, yeah. There's a tank swap.
Yeah, sorry, I was focused on that portal guy. Yeah, it can be. Yeah. Oops, that was supposed to go to Kiri. Oh well. Alright, this boss. Actually pretty straightforward. He is he's tanked approximately right where he is. Every 30 seconds or so he will mind control two players. We need to interrupt those players. They'll start channeling worshipping. So that needs to be interrupted. Any crowd control, fear, PC, silence, anything to interrupt that. He will summon ads, just one from the side and then one from the other side. It does start over on our right as we're facing the boss. That ad needs to be tanked kind of away from the boss. When it dies, it will spawn a black pool, like a big black pool. And after, I don't know, 10 to 20 seconds, it'll spawn a bunch of like slimes or oozes that are going to come towards the group. Those need to be AoE'd down. There's also a tank swap. So tanks will have to be on top of that. And then whoever's not tanking goes and picks up the ad. At 30%, 25%, he'll go into phase 2. He's going to spawn like these tentacles. We need to kill those right away. And then kill the boss. So when he spawns new tentacles, we will switch to those tentacles and burn them down right away. First off, it's good practice. Because in heroic you absolutely have to do that. He's actually one of the easier heroic bosses because you can do that. So just to practice, make sure to switch to those ads immediately, kill him, and then go back to the boss. All in all, not a bad fight. Couple of flasks are running a little low. Everyone is ready. Let's do it. Ranged, we're all going to kind of stay right in the middle here.
Hero, whenever he's situated.
Hero, phase 3. Mind controlled. Thank you. There's Fury. Should have conversion in 5 seconds. Ad is spawning. Interrupt the mind controls. Ad is up. Get the ad away from the group. Ad is down. Back to the boss. Try and drag him back towards the other side. That pool is up, so we should have ads. On controls. Ads are up. Stop. We should have mind controls in just a minute. Mind controls.
Take ad away.
Yeah, pull the ad away. Ad is down. Mind control in any time now. The ads should be coming up in a second. There they go. Phase 2 is coming very quickly. I'll kill the other ads. Phase 2's...
Destiny has come.
Alright. Switch to the tentacles and kill them. And interrupt them. Back to the boss. Kill him. Good job.
Second time we've gotten that chess piece.
There we go. I have no idea. I think so.
I think before you were able to, so you should.
I mean, we don't have.
It's a shame you don't have a warrior there.
Yeah.
Cries in arms.
That's Verthal. Yeah.
Like Hunter Warrior Shaman and just had tokens for everybody.
Nope.
That sucks.
Off spec. Tanking chest. Kinda. Yeah, it is a tanking chest. Kodar?
Already have it.
Okay. Then
More
it'll go
crystals.
to DE. And then yeah, I'll give Carrie, I guess it goes to you too, because I don't have any off spec. Alright, let's actually go do Throne of the Four Winds. I'll put something up for Stormwind. We'll take a 5-minute break in the process of this. Let people stretch their legs, but I think we can go ahead and get Throne of the Four Winds done, and then Thursday it'll be a. We'll see how much time we have left. Maybe we'll do one boss and BWD. But
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for the summon. Checking to see who all's back.
Thank you for the summon.
Welcome back. There we go. All right, I think all we're waiting for is Towley. That'll give me time to flip the raid up. Oh, you know what? I think that's the raid. Fire, this is one where I don't think you need to go holy, but you could throw out some bubbles. That'll be helpful.
Can do.
All right. Making sure I got the right people sorted on here. All right. So does anyone need this explained? I think everyone's done it.
I only did it once when I was healing Green Bear on the far guy, so I never DPS'd it.
All right. We'll make some minor adjustments, but all right. Micro, you are in the same spot you were last time. So on Rohash, we have Kiri, Micro, and Vire. Things to be aware of on Rohash. He will do a frontal wind burst, and then we'll slowly rotate it clockwise around the platform. Stay out of that. It'll knock you off the platform. I don't think it takes you completely out of the fight forever, but it does take a long time to get back on the platform, and you take some damage. It's not good. So do avoid that. Otherwise, he does some basic attacks. He'll also spawn some tornadoes. Avoid the tornadoes. But just DPS him. Work on him. On Anshal, we have Scruffy, Farron, Towley, Taki, and Kodar. And then Green Bear and Verth will be in the back on Nazir. Verth, have you run this with us before? Okay. Only thing for you to worry about, you stay with Green Bear. At like 75% energy, you're gonna go ahead and swap platforms over to Anshal with Green Bear. At that same time, just as a quick reminder, everyone on Anshal will switch over to Nazir, and Kiri and Vire will also switch over to Nazir. We will stack up there and hero and stay there and burn him down. And then we will split back off and kill the other two. Let's see. So everyone go ahead and get to your respective platforms. All right, everyone is set. Let's do a ready check quick. All got buffs. We're all good. Everyone's ready. Here we go.
Beware.
All right, we're at 65 energy. We're almost there. 70 energy. 75. Go ahead and switch platforms. Micro, stay where you are. Everyone on Nazir's platform needs to stack up.
Beware. Beware.
What is Wind Blast? Is no one over there alive? Micro's down. Micro's down. I'm getting over there.
Vizier's going down.
Okay, I need head back to your respective platforms. I do need someone to cover to Roash really quick. Oh, there we go. I got Fire. We're good.
Beware.
Fire, just make sure to get close enough to him.
Inchel's going down.
Okay, I need to get over to Roash. Plenty of time. Good job.
Loot's not on Anshal.
No, it's on Nazir.
Looks like Kiri's getting even more juiced.
Good. Kiri's getting juiced, and thank you for the res.
Make sure to right click on the boss as soon as you go over. I know it's going to be a problem when I actually give good advice. It's going to be terrible. Awesome.
Yeah, I wish it didn't have mastery because it's not any good for me either. There we go.
One day a good thing will drop from this place. That day is not today, but one day it will be. Very true.
No, that's not right. Those are my gloves. There we go. Now it's right. I think it's right. Looks like, long story short, nobody wants either of those.
I'll roll
for the ring for off spec.
All right, closing that, and that's fire. And then yeah, Green, you didn't roll on the ring.
He's probably better for it.
All right, let's get buffed back up. Here's another feast. All right, I am going to explain this fight because there's a little bit going on, and following along is useful. So, phase 1 is 100% to 80%. During that phase, we need to be as close to him as we can for as long as we can. He will do lightning bursts out towards the edge in kind of a cone, so people need to be spread out kind of in a semicircle around him, side by side. He will also do wind bursts, which will knock you back like 10 to 15 feet. So that's why we want to be nice and close to him so that you don't get knocked off the edge. Get knocked off the edge in this fight, you die, you're out of the fight. In addition, he's going to spawn like tornado walls that'll sweep around the platform in both directions. There'll be a hole in the wall somewhere. It could be up right next to him. It could be in the middle. It could be out by the edge. Need to get there and let the wall pass you, or just basically run through it to avoid it. At 80%, the wind bursts stop. He will instead summon little ads that we need to kill immediately. He also doesn't do the lightning burst anymore. But ramping AoE damage will start. So it'll slowly get more and more. We'll end up with 2 tornadoes coming from different directions, tornado walls, so we'll need to avoid those. But essentially at that point, we just kind of burn him down. Phase 3 starts at 25%. We will be made to fly. At that point, we need to go all the way up to the ceiling, go all the way to the top, and stack on Star, which will be myself. This is kind of like Malagos, except that instead of going left to right, we are going up and down. So we're going to go all the way up to the top. When he casts Lightning Cloud, we're going to move down a little bit. When he casts Lightning Cloud again, we're going to move down a little bit more. Actually, I think we'll go to the bottom at that point, and then we'll start working our way back up. During this phase 3, we do need to be close to him again, because he will start doing wind bursts, which will knock people out of the fight, just like they did in phase 1. Last but not least, there will be a lightning rod debuff. If you get the lightning, go ahead and move out of the group, so that you're not killing us all. So, not too bad. Everyone is ready. Everyone get up next to the boss. He doesn't pull until you attack him, so we can go ahead and spread out. He doesn't pull until you attack him, so thank you.
We pop an arrow?
Yes, we are.
Beware.
Wind burst. And the squall line is upon us. Goodbye, half the raid. Oh good, it does throw you back up. I thought it killed you. Alright.
Beware.
Nope. Yeah, it's okay. The poll was a little bit botched too, so let's not use any abilities. Don't attack the boss, don't right click on him, don't click on him at all if you can, until the tank pulls. Alright, here's another feast.
What is it? $1 million insurance policy? Don't act like $1 Don't get fucking lied. You know what I'm.
Alright, let me do a quick ready check to look for anything we're missing. We need might. Perfect. Alright, everyone get up to the boss. Spread out in a line. Everyone up to the boss, everyone up to the boss, everyone up to the boss. Except for Gary, who has to step back a little. Tornado wall is spawned, there's Hero. Tornado's from the right, it's in the middle.
Beware.
Get back in as soon as you can. Here's Windburst. Another squall line. Alright, we got phase 2. Now we want to group up a little bit. Iliad. Back to the boss. Ed. Tornadoes are coming from the right, just be prepared. It's kind of in the middle. Stormling had. Good job. Tornadoes in the middle. Stormling add. Tornadoes all the way out to the edge. There's another ad. Let's kill it before we go into the next phase. We still have to kill it, but go ahead and get up to the ceiling. All the way up. Fine star. Move down. Move back in. Pharaon, you have the debuff. Lightning clouds, move down. We're gonna go all the way down to the bottom. Don't go into the lightning, stay above it. Here's the push. Here's lightning clouds. We're gonna go up. Whoop, go up a little further. There we go. Wait for lightning clouds to spawn. There we go. Good job.
Maybe I never.
Yeah, for those that need healing. You can get rezzed if someone goes to the platform, I believe.
Got away with it. Hey, congratulations. Seems
There
like
we go.
Well, this is where you go, what money, Jasper? Money from where? And then I would say,
Right, well.
didn't get nobody shit.
Off-spec rolls in that leather.
Enough! Hey, cut the bullshit.
Congrats, Green Bear. Oh, Green Bear's dead, that's why I wouldn't go to him. Alright, let's meet up over by the entrance and I'll throw down a portal to Stormwind. And then we can go over to Blackwing Descent. Great job so far tonight, everyone. We're doing really good. We're making good progress, and I think if we do 10-man next week, we may try a couple of heroics.
Literally, just Madison. I was gonna be fine. If it just but got away with it. Congratulations. like, dude.
They are pretty fun. They had a lot of good mechanics, good thoughts on it.
From where? Then I would say. Because they're dating. They get kids and shit. I have no hate it. Pretty players. They're not just feeling. Stop.
You know, I do think that some of that hate came from the fact that some of the phases were really, really long. They waited way too long to release a bunch of stuff, and to be honest, we're going to be in this phase for quite a while. Phase 2 just releases what, GG and whatever
we'll
else.
only get the 2 troll dungeons, I believe.
Yeah, so we'll be doing this until what, October, I think is the timeline. So it's going to be a little while. All right, I don't need a star anymore. Yeah, you know, I can understand some of the disappointment because I mean we got some new zones, technically like 5 new zones, but that's not a lot. I think what people forget is that they had to redesign the whole world to allow for flying. So
Yeah, but coming off of fights like Heroic Ulduar and Heroic Lich King into this was because nothing was like terribly difficult.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, like, it was a lot harder when it first started.
Also, Nefarian's no slouch.
Variant is no slouch.
And we're doing this on all of these on the easiest possible mode.
Well, there's only 2 modes, but yeah, that's true. I guess you could make a argument for 25 man. But
I'm sure 10-man normal is easier than 25 normal, but then 10-man hard is probably the hardest you can get.
yeah, waiting for Pharaon to get released up here. We can hit that, hit buff. All right, single guy should be fine. I think we figured out how to handle the other 2 guys when we have to pull it though. So go ahead and pull this one and. All right, so these guys, in order to have them not kill everybody, we need to split the tanks and have the rest of the raid in the middle. So, clear those. We'll have like Gruffy over here. We'll have GB over here, and then the entire raid needs to be between them. These guys charge the person that's the furthest away, so face them away from the raid. They should charge the opposite tank, and we should be good to go. I do think they have to die at the same time, or approximately. I think there's something where they enrage. So we will try to have them kill them at the same time. All right, let's do it. Yep. Lost a healer. Lost a couple more people. Oh, thunderclap. So we'll have to, in the future, we'll pull them a little further apart. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all it is. All right. Scruffy and GB will be tanking. We'll have Kodar and Micro jumping onto Magma. So after he does his big slam, it'll be in a cone. Everyone will move out of the way. You two will click on it, and then you'll get a button. Click 1, aim it for the spike. Need to do it at approximately the same time. Range DPS, you need to make sure to kill the ads that spawn after the lava thing comes up. I'll go ahead and put up markers. Be about there. So we'll just go back and forth between those two. There's a tank swap. And I think that's about it. So. We need food again. Here's a feast. And got a couple flasks that are starting to run low, but they're not too bad yet. They got 10 minutes. GB, get some food. Actually, it looks like we need to redo a couple buffs too. Might, int. Could be it. Alright, looks like everyone's good to go. We're going to start over on the star. Just kind of in the area. We don't need to be stacked. Well, for heroic, we want to stack, so let's try to stack up a little bit. Alright, let's shift away. And AoE down those ads. Back to the boss. Should have another pillar. Shift over to the side. If we can get a frost trap, that'd be great. AoE down the ads. Angle. Thanks, Pop. Alright, get out of this. Move to the other side.
Throw now.
Go to our micro. 3, 2, 1, pull. Yep, go ahead. Alright, looks like they're both there, so we should be good. Get ready. Alright. Oops. There's Hero. Alright, everyone ranged on purple. Alright. There's our... Need AoE on the parasites. There's the Mangle. And he's dead.
Finally, someone to deal with that unsightly pest. You have my thanks, heroes.
Right. Grab Green Bear. Off spec on those legs. Alright, Grat's fire. Alright, bracers are high right now because there's only a couple in the game. And so they were set to a higher value because they're hard to get. Yeah, there was a lot of discussion about it. In the end, general consensus was to raise it a little bit, so that's why they are 60. I did not figure that one out yet. GB, you should already have it in your bag. Yeah, it really is because they're more contested. So we wanted to make them more valuable to match.
We could start.
All right. Couple things we're gonna do on this fight. We are going to have everyone stack in melee with the exception of Kiri, myself, and Towley. We're also going to avoid using the power circle. There's a white circle that goes down that increases damage. We're going to avoid using it because in heroic, you can only use it for a short time, and then if you're still in it when it dissipates, it'll blow up and kill you. So one of the ways to just get ahead of that curve is to not use it in the first place. Having only a couple ranged out helps to alleviate some of the targets for some of the ranged abilities. So we'll kind of see how that goes as well. Vire, you need explanation on this? Yeah, okay. Not a problem.
What do you want me to do?
Okay, so we do need the 2 tanks. So you're gonna pick up probably the second guy that spawns, and then the 4th guy that spawns, and then if we get back around to it, the second guy again. All right, here we go. So there's 4 bosses. They all share health. Only 2 of them are active at a time. The boss order is random every week. So, first one we have is Arcanatron. He'll do Arcane Annihilator. It needs to be interrupted. He will also put down little bluish white pools that do a 50% damage boost. On Heroic, if you're standing in those, when they disappear, like I said, you'll die. So, we will generally try to stay out of that. Electron is we're going to want to spread out a little bit for Chain Lightning, and move away from the group if you get Lightning Conductor. Magmatron, prepare for heavy raid healing during his fire channel. And if you're targeted by the fire beam, move away from the raid. Last but not least is Toxitron. Avoid the green gas cloud that he spawns, but position the boss in it if you can for 50% extra damage. And slow and kill the ads, so he'll spawn like an ooze that you have to run away from, and everyone else has to kill. Last but not least, so we start with this guy up. When he puts up a shield, the next one will become active. All DPS needs to stop on the current boss when the shield goes up and switch to the next boss. And then DPS him until his shield goes up and then switch to the next boss. At no time do we want to really be hitting those shields because most of them do bad things when you take out the shields. So, including cleave, swipes, any AoE. We want to avoid the shield hitting the shields at all costs.
All good?
Yeah. Post death of everyone. Alright, so quick ready check. Couple people need flasks.
Green's on a diet of no drink.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll have Scruffy pull, and Greenberry, you'll pick up the next one that spawns.
Harrowing on pull.
Yep. There's a power generator, move him out of that. Alright, Toxitron's up. Switch to Toxitron. Get out of the...
Beware.
Ad is spawning. There it is. Good job. Kill the other one.
Run away, little girl.
And the last one. Avoid the chemical bomb. Electron is active, switch to Electron. Yeah, I was gonna say, try to get them separated.
Beware.
Alright, here's the ads again. Alright, there he is. Magnetron. The AoE healing.
Rerouting excess energy to Magmatron. Engage flamethrower device.
Arcanotron.
Shield systems online.
The end. Good job.
Engage firing on that device. That malfunctioning piece of junk was murder on the repair bills.
Congrats, Micro. And then there's no one here that can use this, right? For off spec. Let's Malariak. Let's go over to Malariak. Yeah. Yeah, sure. TB is down. Maybe split the dogs. Yeah. Alright, we're going to change this up a little bit because he's actually one of the easier heroic bosses. So what I want to practice this time is when the ads, when he spawns the ads, I want to kill him. I want everyone to kill him regardless of what phase it is. So the general kind of easy way to strat this is you want to get through 2 full cycles of all of his phases. And what that'll do is basically kill all of the ads. So when we get into the under 25% phase, we just have to worry about him, and he's a lot easier to handle at that point without all the ads buffing him and buffing each other. So for Vire, phase 1, we are going to kill the aberrations. We'll switch to him and kill him and go back to the boss. We do need to interrupt Arcane Storm to prevent the massive raid-wide damage, and we will spell Steal Remedy to keep the boss from healing. He has 3 different vial mechanics. When it's blue vial, we need to spread out to avoid spreading the freeze, so everyone needs to be approximately 10 yards apart. Red phase, everyone needs to stack up, including the tank, right at the top of the key. So right there. So for red, everyone needs to stack up. And green, he's gonna jump back. He's gonna jump back here, and whatever ads are up, we will go ahead and kill while killing the boss. So he's gonna cycle through those. We're gonna kill the ads as they come out. Green Bear is gonna pick them up, and we'll kill them. So this fight isn't super hard, with the exception of phase 2, which the ads could be overwhelming if you haven't killed them before. So as Scruffy said, do not interrupt the release aberrations, but do interrupt Arcane Storm. Or do you have that, Scruffy? Okay. Let us know if you need it.
Are
So
we going
don't
to hero on green?
No, we are going to save hero for phase 2 at 25%.
Sounds good.
This is just kind of prep for doing heroic, which this is one of the bosses that we might try to do next week. So if we're doing 10 man, if we get a full 25 man, we'll probably stick with normal for a little while longer. Right.
Make sure to eat.
Here's a feast for those that need food. Go make some. Yep, I believe it's called magma jets. And then he will also do blue orbs that you need to avoid as they explode. So. Let's get it going. We will start spread out.
There can be no disruptions. Mustn't keep the master waiting. Mustn't fail again.
This is blue, so everyone needs to spread out. Let's go ahead and focus on these ads for the ranged. Melee, stay on the boss.
What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity.
Ranged need to go ahead and kill the aberrations again.
My failings will be your downfall. Mix and stir. Apply heat.
There's red phase. Everyone stack up.
What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity.
Get down at his feet. I know I put the X there, but get right up on his feet. And let's AoE/cleave these ads.
My failings will be your downfall. This one's a little unstable, but what's progress without
Green,
failure?
go back over by the entrance. He will do extra damage to the ads, so we do need to kill him.
My failings will be your downfall. My failings will be your downfall.
Phase 2 is soon. Red phase, everyone stack up. Okay, don't stack up, spread back up. There's Hero. Big ad. Kite the big ad. Prime subjects need to go away. That's it. Good job.
We never did see eye to eye. Good riddance, I say.
Need to turn off. Yeah, let's go straight back to the. Let's go back to the sound boss. I think we can do that really quick and end the night there. Gratz Curie and Gratz Verthal. Oh, the sound guy is we already cleared some of the trash to get there. North. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the sound guy is the one over here. Yeah. I didn't want to end it on trying to. He's the bow guy. He's the Sonic Dragon. I don't know. actually got a great trinket. Yeah, if you can get him to come back. Yeah, I was gonna say, like... Need to probably focus on the dragon. Yeah,
Green's down.
GB is down. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about the trash in here. Yeah, that's a good point. We could totally call it here. We've got plenty of time on our next day, so. Greenberry, you saying that you probably need to get going?
I
If
mean,
that's
I
the
can go
case,
like
it's,
10 over, but not much.
yeah, we're not gonna, yeah, we're not gonna go too much, probably 10. All right, so kill order is standard. So skull X, and then we'll do circle and then triangle. Triangle has execution sentence. We will need to swap to him when he casts execution sentence so that we can interrupt it. GB will have you take X and circle, and Scruffy will have you take skull and triangle. There's no need to do major AoE damage. Just as an FYI, there's execution sentence. We need to focus triangle for a second and interrupt it. Alright, back to skull. You got triangle up. Alright. On to X. Stay there for circle. Oh, triangle, break field. Back to circle. Back to circle. Want to kill triangle last. When these guys die, they share their buffs with everyone that's still alive. So we don't want multiple execution sentences going out. That would be dreadful. Good job. Fury. All right. Actually, I think he's skull. All right. One ability to note: he will do an ability called Burden of the Crown. It'll give you a buff or a debuff, however you want to look at it. If you have this, you deal extra damage, and your abilities cost nothing, but you deal damage back upon yourself. So if you get it, don't kill yourself. We'll have Ruffy grab X and skull, and Green Bear grab circle and triangle. Do it. BB is down. Going to circle. Yeah, circle. Kodar has Burden of the Crown. Alright, I don't have any more
Maloriac.
reses
How
available.
gracious of
Or
you to
not reses,
finally appear from that quarantine you call a
peace. So
laboratory.
if you brought
What
food,
have you
eat
got
it.
this
Otherwise, I'm
My
not too worried about it.
sincerest apologies for the disturbance, my liege. But I believe I have something you may be very interested in. Yes, yes! By
Alright.
extracting agents from the blood of various
This fight,
dragonflights, I have created...
boss will be right in the middle. He'll cast Searing Flames. When he does that, I will go and hit a gong, which will interrupt it and prevent a lot of raid-wide damage. There will be slow yellow rings that will come out from the center of the boss right beneath him. Avoid those. And run away from the flame breath. It'll target a random player. You'll go ahead and run it like clockwise or counterclockwise around a room. Phase 2, he's going to fly up into the air and target a random player with a fire beam. Targeted player runs around the edge of the room until the beam catches up, and then a player needs to use one of the shields to stop the beam and redirect it to themselves. Repeat it until the phase ends. It lasts about 30 seconds. Also spread out and constantly move to avoid the bombs that the boss drops. This is a pretty easy fight. So do try to avoid the abilities. It will build up your sound bar, which you will get. If you take damage, you'll build up sound, and he will target you with his abilities. Green Bear needs Fort and Might.
Hero as soon as he's situated.
Yeah. All right. There's not really a countdown timer because he's going to fly in. So I already hit the gong.
Beware.
So on our pulse, avoid those. Here's Hero. Stealth, wait until after the burn. Sonic Pulse, avoid those. I did forget to mention Green Bear, you can DPS this whole fight.
Beware. Beware.
We didn't hero.
Oh, we did. Oh, I hit it, but it didn't go off. All right. And Hero.
Beware.
Pulses. Alright, he's in the air.
Run away, little girl.
Scruffy, it's on you. Let us know when you need it.
Loud and thunderous.
Micro, I'm probably going to need you to take it. But, give me a minute. Nope, we're good. Alright. And then it's rinse and repeat. It should dissipate.
Beware.
Sonic Pulses, avoid them. Shit.
Beware. Beware. From searing flame. Beware.
I hate my blink.
Beware.
So note that this fight is exactly the same on Heroic, except that you have less gongs to hit, and he has more health. So, great job.
Oh!
Oh, there is a bow.
Now that was really unnecessary.
I think that's Vis Paladin loot, right?
That's what I heard, yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats. And does anyone need it? I'm assuming not, because it's male. We did an excellent job. Thank you everyone for coming. We will be running again on Thursday. So looking forward to seeing everyone there. Get ready for working on Nefarian. It'll be a lot of fun. Congrats. All right. Let's send that over to Kiri.